It's just taking a second. It's preparing. Hi, everyone. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hi everybody. We are live. Welcome to our CitSci virtual preview event, and I'm going to let our guests today introduce themselves.
Good morning or afternoon or wherever you are in LA. I'm here in Los Angeles. It is the morning and I was just out doing the City Nature Challenge, but I stopped because this is also important. So my name is Leela Higgins and I am the co-senior manager of the Community Science Program at the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County. And I have been coming to the Citizen Science Association conference since the first one. And it has been really formative for me as a professional in the field. And I feel like I've actually been able to help affect some change in the field as well. And so I think those are two big things for me. It's about growth. How can we grow and move our field forward in important ways, especially in this last year after so much social unrest around the uprisings and so much difficulty around the pandemic and moving everything to virtual. So how can we grow as a field, and how can I grow personally within the field as part of this community? And I feel that coming to CitSci virtual events and meeting with people and hearing the amazing keynote speakers and getting to work with all the people that are on this call right now, that to me is personal and community growth at the same time. So that's why I'm excited.
Thanks so much, Leela. And now we have Vincent.
Hello, everybody. Well, welcome to CitSci Virtual 2021. Wow, it's finally here. And guess what? Y'all part of history. This is the first time that Citizen Science that went from a in-person conference to a virtual. And guess what? It's allowing you to participate from all parts of the world. So please feel free to come join us, because we're going to be sharing all kind of great information. And we're looking for you, because we're trying to get citizen science. It's time for citizen science to get younger. So we want all the young people to come and migrate to us, so we can show you the benefits of being a citizen science in the world, because you are the ones that are going to make the difference. So come and join us, and we got a great month ahead of us. So come early, stay late. We're going to have a lot of fun, y'all.
Thank you so much, Vincent. And now Daria.
Hello, I'm Daria. I am a software engineer and I'm moving into graduate school in conservation. And citizen science was the one branch of science that welcomed me before I was officially going to school for science. And that's what makes it so incredibly exciting and important to me. I could come in from wherever I was, and I could seek inspiration and excitement and advice and be able to help other people who were not scientists, who were artists or engineers, and then get to a place where I could go.
That's wonderful. And lastly, we have Jennifer Shirk.
Thanks, Liv, and thanks everybody for being here and for the work that you've done to help plan this convening and also spread the word about this convening. This is close to my heart. I'm the director of the Citizen Science Association. I'm based in Brooklyn, but we're going to have people from around the world coming together to share their work and their ideas and their innovations for what makes citizen science possible and powerful for the many people who volunteer their time or use these practices to make change in the world. And this is such an important year It is the first time that this convening has gone online, and it is a great opportunity for anyone who is hasn't yet connected with this field of practitioners, whether you're a librarian, a data scientist, if you're a professional scientist thinking about using citizen science, if you're a teacher using it in your classroom, if you're a student considering getting involved in this field in whatever direction you're taking your research. It's a really easy year to connect and engage all throughout the month of May. And that's the really wonderful thing about this event this year, is that it is a month-long opportunity to connect to others with shared interests and passions for doing science by, for, and with members of the public, to network at any time, wherever you are, and for as much depth as you want. So you can learn more at citizenscience.org/CitSciVirtual, and there are all kinds of highlights there, and we're happy to just share a couple of things today that might excite you about joining us throughout the month.
Thank you, Jennifer. And for everyone out there, I'm Liv. I'm the event coordinator, and I'm here in Portland, Maine, joining you. So what is everybody most excited for? Vincent, what's the thing you're really looking forward to in this whole month of posters and workshops and networking and keynotes?
I am most excited about inclusivity, being able to bring everyone together to come into this shared space so we can find ourselves with science. I think, this is the new exploration. We're going where places never gone before. I think that's very exciting.
I love that, Vincent. Thank you. And Daria, you're on the tech committee and the communications committee. What do you think about the CSA Connect platform and this kind of new way of trying to really build and make strong engagement and interactive experiences in a totally new space?
The thing that's most exciting to me is to have people be able to communicate in a very flowing, natural way, but also asynchronously, so that people who are in different time zones, or let's say like me, night owls, or people who, like me, might not feel the standing to talk to real scientists. If everyone can actually talk to each other and feel comfortable doing so and feel welcome to do so, that is awesome. And so I think this platform makes a big step towards allowing that. So I'm very excited.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And Jennifer, as the director, looking at this whole month of events and activities and hundreds and hundreds of people connecting and joining, what do you think, what do you hope everyone gets out of it? What would be the shining pillar of success in your mind about this event month?
Well, I think two things. One would be lasting connections. One of the really wonderful things about the platform that we're using for this event is that the connections you make don't have to go away when the event ends. You have an opportunity to sustain and nurture those connections in the online platform if you choose to become part of the Citizen Science Association community. And I think the other thing is just opening up new windows and avenues of opportunity for where to take your practices in citizen science. There's such a wealth of knowledge and insight coming together in this platform through the posters and the workshops, giving people a chance to reflect on things like how to build anti-racist practices into their projects. That's a workshop that Leela is leading. To seek out funding sources from NSF or from NASA. NASA is one of our sponsoring agencies this year, so thank you to NASA. Come and meet a bunch of NASA people. To learning how to use things like storytelling tools, whether that's personal skills at sharing the stories in your project or technical skills for using platforms like story maps. We also have Esri supporting us this year, and they're going to be sharing a lot about the tools that they use technology-wise to turn data into really amazing and beautiful visual stories that connect with people. So making those connections, strengthening those connections, strengthening and deepening your skills, this is all happening throughout this event.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. And lastly, Leela, as a workshop presenter and with all the projects that you manage and work with, what are you hoping to engage or gain through this experience?
So we're doing 2 live workshops titled "What Does Anti-Racist Community/Citizen Science Look Like?" And yeah, I'm really just hoping a lot of folks engage with us. So I'm co-leading it with people from my staff and some researchers that I've been working with, a lot of BIPOC folks on our team. So not just me as a white woman asking that question, but us as a multiracial group asking that question, which I think is an important thing to note. And I'm just excited to kind of delve into the conversation. I know the CitSci listserv has been blowing up recently with a lot of conversation about the term citizen science or community science and other terms in that mix. And so I know that people are thinking and talking about this, and it's really hard to follow the listserv. It's like, so many emails. And so maybe being able to be in this workshop space and being able to be in breakout room sessions with folks, I think that will be, I think some profound conversations are going to happen.
Wonderful. And Vincent, did you have something to comment on that?
Yes, and cannot forget also, since we were talking about breaking up anti-racism and inclusivity, we are having an HBCU Summit that's going to bring all the historically Black colleges into this realm. Just to let you know that citizen science is sincere about breaking that divide and bringing us all closer as one community in this scientific realm that we hold. So I think that's something that we definitely need to speak about. And the youth get involved.
And Vincent, to that point, if I can insert this panel that will be happening highlighting work at historically Black colleges and universities is May 17th. And to build youth participation in the Citizen Science Association, we do have scholarships available for students who have financial barriers to attending. So you can look for that on our website. There are additional opportunities for students who are doing earth and space sciences research, and also students at HBCUs. So take a look for that if you are looking for student support, and take advantage of that if you can.
Thank you, Vincent and Jennifer. And just to highlight, the workshop that Leela was talking about will be open to all attendees of CitSci Virtual. So that's in addition to the 2 bundles that you picked. Our poster sessions are going to be very much like this format. So it's going to be a conversation among like-themed poster topics that you are welcome to join through the whole month. And then our keynotes and plenary events, like Vincent was talking about with the HBCU event and the Esri session, those are going to be also open to every attendee. And we're also going to be streaming them live on YouTube like we're doing right now. It's also a wonderful time. It's so exciting that SciStarter just wrapped their Citizen Science Month, so congrats to all of them. We're so excited about CitSci Virtual this month in May, and also CitSciCon, that's part of this experience. So before we close, would everyone like to just see a sneak peek preview of our wonderful keynotes that we have lined up for this month?
Certainly.
Yay, all right, give me a minute to get it up and we will let it roll. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thanks to everybody who's watching.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mustafa Santiago Ali, and I am incredibly blessed to be a part of CitSci Virtual as we make real change happen together.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Acevedo, and I'm the keynote speaker at the CitSci Virtual Conference on May 24th. I hope to see you there.
Well, that's a little sneak peek, a little teaser into what's going to be happening. Our kickoff event starts at noon Eastern time, and we picked our event times. The planning teams picked the event times, so we could have as much people join us from around the world as possible. Even though this is a US-based organization, we welcome everyone, and so we hope you join us for that. Jennifer, any last thoughts or comments, or how to direct people again to register to be part of this series?
Sure, it starts noon Eastern time, May 3rd. So if you're watching this live, that's tomorrow, Monday, May 3rd. There is still time to register. citizenscience.org/CitSciVirtual. If you go to citizenscience.org, you'll see a banner right there that you can click through to. So come and join us, be part of this community, deepen your practice, and strengthen the science that we do together.
Thank you, everyone. See you throughout the month of May.
And we have scholarships available.